Okay, I've had to restart this like 3 times, so I think I'm gonna just start cutting it together. It's gonna be all uneven and the camera's gonna be close and back, but whatever. I've been watching. Hey everyone, Kelly here at the beginning of week number 2. So this week was pretty exciting. I lost 9 pounds. Um, should have been more, but I really wasn't dieting at all. I cut out sugar, like for the most part, and then potatoes and breads, stuff like that. But I've been doing that for a while anyway. Um, I lost 8 pounds really fast into the week, and then I gained a pound, and then it hovered, and then by the end of the week, it was about 9.5 pounds. And that's great news. That's like exciting and awesome. And I'm still kind of bummed because it should have been more. Like, I know it should have been more. But the medicine didn't really curb anything. Like, I felt the same, minus nausea some nights and a little bit of heartburn. Everything was really the same. So it was a little difficult because I wasn't 100% like on a diet plan yet or anything. I was just really hoping I wouldn't be hungry, and then when I was hungry or I had to eat, I would just eat something better. But it didn't really work like that. And then I would tell myself, like, oh, you know what? We're gonna just eat normal, and then when we up the dose, then we'll like dive in. But then I would hover back and forth, and I started fasting. I've been trying to build that up because it's really hard. When I'm not dieting, I go without breakfast through lunch all the time. And then when I am, it's like impossible. I'm hungry by like 9 o'clock in the morning or 10:30, or I want to eat my lunch at 11. It's so weird, the mentality of all this. So anyhow, side effects. Side effects throughout the week. I did get sick, so with that came nausea, a little out of it, like lightheaded, heartburn. I got headaches. I'm prone to migraines, so I'm not really sure if it was 100% migraine or if it was part Saxenda or diet changes or just being sick. So it really wasn't a good week to gauge all that on. Um, Starting last night, I did up my dosage from zero point 0.6 to 1.2, and it's been fine. The first night, I didn't feel anything. And then today, while we went out, we were at the beach. We kind of got a late start because I did have a headache and I did have some nausea. But I'm not sure if the nausea came because I had a headache and I took some medicine on an empty stomach. It might have hurt my stomach. And so we just kind of hung out for a little bit and we went out for the day. And of course, when I am nauseous, or have nauseated, I eat bread or carby stuff because some crackers or a piece of toast make my stomach feel better. Always has. So it hasn't really been the best shot out, or like beginning of through the gate, whatever the term is. I failed. I was the last one out or something. It's awesome that I lost that weight, but it just kind of, it's a little because I know it could have been better. So hopefully this week. I mean, tonight I started to make dinner for us, and I got kind of overwhelmed. I wasn't that hungry anymore by the time I prepped it all. So it's in the fridge right now, ready for tomorrow. And so I'm like, that's cool because it's kind of a prep because I have dinner ready and then I'm going to make extra and I'll have that for lunch the next day. Hopefully that helps me with staying on some sort of track. Another problem I have is if I bring a lunch to work, I see it and I know it's there and I tend to munch on it or nibble at it like way early in the day, and it kind of messes up with my fasting. So I'm a big old mess of non self control, obviously. And I'm really hoping that in the next dose or two, or hopefully just this one later throughout the week, that it really starts to hit me because right now it hasn't really affected my appetite. Not really, because I'm still hungry and I still want to eat something. And I'm not expecting to feel full. I'm just hoping that it'll make me feel not hungry. Because my problem hasn't really been like eating badly. It's just I don't lose weight unless I don't eat. And when I do keto, it only works if I keep it under like 10 grams a day. And people will argue with me and be like, no, that's not working. but no, or that's part of your problem or whatever, but it's not. That's just what I've learned. Keto works best for me when it's like between 0 and 10 carbs a day, which is super friggin' hard to do. And it starts off with like, oh, I can have this, it's 1 carb, and then this is 3, and then this is 2, so it'll be like 6 carbs. And then all of a sudden something will come up and I'm like, oh, I'll have that too. And then there's 15 carbs, and then it's done so for the day. So I'm really hoping that this week kind of gets on track a little bit more. Paycheck just came through, some other little things. So hopefully I can stock up on some healthier options that help me stay on track. It's just really hard because I want to get this going. I want to get it started. I have stuff coming up. I'm officiating a wedding and I'm going to a memorial service and I have my reunion coming for high school and my son's birthday's coming up. And there's all these things that I need to look my best for. And I'm anxious, and you think that would put me in overdrive, but it's almost stunted me. It's made me go backwards, and I just need to take a step back and really think about it and focus and try to do this because the whole reason is to do this for my health. I mean, what's the use of taking a shot that can cause pancreatic cancer and heart failure and all these crazy things if I'm not going to really be in it 100% and it's not doing anything for me? So, as of right now, 9.5 pounds down, 2 days into the next dose, doing okay. Um, we'll see how I feel tomorrow. Aside from that, just trying to stay away from the sugar and the carbs. I do it all the time when I'm not dieting. I just don't drink soda. I don't eat potatoes or bread or whatever. And then when I'm on this, I'm like, oh, I just want some candy. I just want this. And then I do so good because, like, I'll start off great. I'll fast in the morning, or I'll just eat something really healthy. And then I do the typical thing where I took my son to the drive-in last night and I had Tostitos Locos. And on the way home, he wanted candy from this specialty shop. And I'm like, oh, we can make it there before they close. And we raced over there at 9:30 at night. And it's like these little things that I need to get out of my head to make myself on track. So anyhow, wish me luck. Good luck to you. And I'll see you in a week. Bye. This has been the hardest thing to film tonight. I've restarted this like 6 or 7 times. I keep forgetting what I'm going to say. I'm so tired. We went to the beach today and I wanted to make this 3 hours ago, but my husband decided to watch a movie with a kid. And by the time they finished and got out of here and I set everything up, it's like 10 and I'm so tired. So I apologize for a very broken up, choppy video, but hopefully it helps. Um, Fingers crossed that I lose more weight by next week. I have a doctor's appointment with a nutritionist on Thursday or Friday morning, and just have to wait and see if it actually is a positive or not. So, anyhow, that's it for now. So, good luck to you guys, and I look forward to you next week if you're still following me after this janky video. So, bye. I've recorded my video a dozen times, and now I'm just gonna be lazy and real.